Hey everybody, welcome to another Amazon pickup video. And today I got 6 titles. Well, technically 9, but I'm going to say 6. So, I already unboxed them. I usually am going to do these from now on where I just unwrap the plastic off camera and then I just show you what I got one by one after everything has been opened and everything. So, let's get started. So, the first one I got is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I was debating on whether to get this one or the older release, but it turns out this one was the better one because both have features that are not exactly the same. Like this has stuff that the old release doesn't have, but the old release has stuff that this doesn't have. However, I realized the stuff that this doesn't have that was on the old release doesn't really work anymore. So I decided the best bet was just to go with this release. So as you can see, it has a really decent slipcover, even though it's been out for just quite a while. But yeah, I really enjoy the Monty Python kind of thing going on, because I've seen clips of Monty Python's Flying Circus, plus the theme song to Monty Python's Flying Circus is the Liberty Bell, and that's one of my favorite pieces of all time. So yeah, and this was a really enjoyable one in my opinion, so good pickup there. Next one I'm kind of pissed about, but I'm gonna just keep it just because I have something in my collection just like it. It's the Smurfs 2. I ordered the Blu-ray DVD combo, but I ended up getting the 3D version because it ended up coming from Amazon, but it was a different seller. Look at this. The sticker on the back here. Look, Blu-ray plus DVD plus Ultraviolet. I was asking for that version, but I ended up getting the 3D version. But you know what? I have a Jurassic Park Blu-ray 3D version that comes with a DVD and the Blu-ray, standard Blu-ray as well. So you know what? I'm not going to waste my money on it again because I don't want to buy this release again because, you know, double dipping and all that. I don't want to do that. So you know what? I'm just going to stick with this release and never play this disc ever. So, you know, that's just how it's going to be. I don't really care. Plus, it kind of fits because this case is the exact same size as the Smurfs 1 case that I have, because it's a holiday edition, so you know what, it just kind of makes it look nice. But you know what, I don't care. I'm just gonna keep this release and never play the 3D version. So that's that. Next one I got is Meet Dave. One of the main reasons I got this was because, first of all, it's an okay movie, and second of all, because of the Blu-ray artwork itself. Usually the case artwork I usually like, so, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to buy a new. I'm not going to buy a new version of this because the disc is fine. I'm going to have to buy replacement cases because I was opening it up and look what happens. I'll explain it, but first of all, look at that. And when I open it up, look how beat up this thing is. Brand new. And it just like this. I haven't tested the disc, but I've looked at the bottom of it, like the back side of it. It looks fine. I cleaned it up a bit, so I think that'll still be fine. It's just I need to buy a new case for it. So that's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Look at that. Can't really close. There we go. So I'm kind of pissed about this, but you know what? New case is on the way pretty soon. Looking forward to it. Next up, a release I finally got after quite a long time: Alien vs. Predator. This one, I actually enjoyed this movie. And I don't really remember much from it because I actually watched this on my phone when I was laying in bed, so I barely remember scenes from it. But you know what? Since I have it on Blu-ray and the high-def format, wouldn't be bad to revisit it sometime. So, yeah, and I realized that this secondhand store that I go to occasionally has the sequel, so I may pick it up there or something. So, yeah, because I've never seen the sequel. Next up, I know I already have this movie, but I decided to buy a new copy of it, Napoleon Dynamite. The reason is because I have the 10th anniversary edition, but the disc is in that kind of terrible, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's in that funky case. So I decided I'm gonna probably give that release to my sister or my dad, and I decided to buy the standard release because I don't think there's any difference between the two. So, you know what? I just decided to rebuy it just to give the other release I have to my sister or my dad, because I just want to make sure the discs are all safe and everything. So that's that. And then finally, this is one I've wanted for years, and now I finally got it. It's the Laugh It Up Fuzzball Family Guy Trilogy. If you remember from Family Guy, they made a trilogy of Star Wars. And I finally have this Blu-ray release. Comes out like this. I was so stupid. I was opening it, and I was opening it this way because I thought it would come out this way, because I thought this was just like a ending or anything. But no, it's not. So you got this. Got this side too, and we have the shorts itself. We have Blue Harvest, something 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 Dark Side, and It's a Trap. So I'll go ahead and show them one by one. Each one is in their own individual case, which I like. I like how each one mimics or mocks the poster from the Star Wars films. So we have Blue Harvest, which is obviously a parody of A New Hope. And I realized this is the only short that was made during that like standard definition era of Family Guy. So I don't think that it will look any good. But you know what? Doesn't matter as long as I have it. It's all good. So each case comes with the Blu-ray and a digital copy of the film, which I believe they're all expired, so I don't really need them anymore. So I guess I can just throw them out or something, and then get one disc cases. This is something 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 Dark Side. Oh, I thought it said Dark Side Guy. Sorry, I was looking at this. But this is obviously a parody of The Empire Strikes Back. So there's that. There's the Blu-ray disc and the digital copy. Now I think this one will look good because even though it's a full screen format, it obviously was produced in HD, so that's good. And lastly we have It's a Trap, which is obviously a parody of Return of the Jedi. And this one is in widescreen, so it'll look a million times better, so there's that. So you get the era of Family Guys on Blu-ray. So you basically get the format that they're in right now, widescreen and HD. Then you have the temporary format, which was full screen and HD. And then you have how to start it off as standard definition, full screen, and not very HD looking. So that's really awesome that they decided to put these on Blu-ray. This is such a cool release that I've wanted to get for quite a long time. So finally glad to have it now in my collection. It's back. Oh, I put it in the wrong way. Hold on, I put it in the wrong way, but you know what? It's supposed to be this side are supposed to be on this side, but you know what? I'll leave it like this just for easy holding. So there's that. I got that. Got Napoleon Dynamite. Alien vs. Predator, Meet Dave, Smurfs 2, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So those are my pickups for today. I believe it is June 9th. Yep, June 9th. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more pickup videos in the future, and stay tuned for more videos too, because I'm out of school. Got out of school last Tuesday, so I'm on summer break. Stay tuned for more videos.